Namaskar, welcome to our channel. I bring a simple whole wheat basic bread recipe today. This recipe is meant for amateurs. The ingredients are simple. I would like to share some basic tips for beginners. The first and the foremost is always check for your yeast. Is your yeast still active? Because a dead yeast will not give you a bread. Never mix your yeast and salt together. This will kill the yeast. So with that in the background, let's begin.
In a 3/4 cup of lukewarm water, we will add 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon of active yeast. Mix and cover the cup. After 5 to 10 minutes, the yeast should bubble and be ready to use. In a clean bowl, we will take our dry ingredients. We are taking 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour and 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. If you want, you can use 3 cups of whole wheat flour. Make a well in the center. On the sides of the well, add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now add your yeast mixture to the flour and start mixing the dough. This dough takes time to come together. Slowly add 1 tablespoon of milk to the dough at a time and continue kneading. Initially the dough may appear dry. Do not add too much of milk at one go. The mixture would become too liquidy and will be difficult to knead. This mixture usually takes 1/3 to half a cup of milk. Now add some butter during the stage of kneading. As we knead, the dough would become smooth and elastic. We have to knead this dough for at least 10 minutes. The dough should be soft in consistency, just like as soft as your earlobes, as we teach in medicine. As the dough looks smooth, this is the time to keep it in dark warm place in a well-oiled bowl. Keep it after covering it well. This dough will rise and double in size in around 1 to 1.5 hours. Once the dough has risen to double size, remove the cover and gently poke a small hole in this dough. If this hole fills up in a minute, the dough still needs to rise. If the hole remains as such, we can now gently deflate the dough. Now let me show you how these gluten fibers look. These gluten fibers actually hold the air and help us give this wonderful bread. Now is the time to shape your loaf. Now put some flour over the working surface. Do not put too much of flour. Put this dough ball on the floured surface. Now start patting this dough ball so that we can make it into a rectangle. Fold over the dough as I am showing you in the video. you have to fold 1/3 part and then repeat it with the other end. Pinch the edges of this dough and now fold the other 2 edges as well. Now gently roll this loaf so that we get some smooth top. We will now grease a loaf tin. We are using a 4" by a 9" tin. Usually we should not use a stainless steel tin, that does not give a very good crust or bread. Gently put your loaf in this tin. We would apply some lukewarm milk to prevent the drying of the surface of the loaf. Use a sharp knife and give 1/2 inch deep slit. Now let your dough rest in a dark warm place for 30 minutes.
Do you want a fancy crust? You can actually make one by spreading instant oats or sesame seeds on the working surface instead of flour. Now you can shape your loaf as before.
Preheat your oven at 180 degrees for 10 minutes. If you want to use your microwave, use the convection mode.
Check your loaf after 30 minutes. This dough would rise to double again. Brush with lukewarm milk.
Put your bread in the oven and now bake it for 35 to 40 minutes or till the bread has a light brown crust. After 35 to 40 minutes, we can now take our loaf out. We can brush our fresh loaf with some melted butter. Wait for 5 minutes and now invert your loaf on a fire rack. We can test the doneness of this bread. Just tap this bread gently with your fingers. This should sound hollow. So if your bread sounds hollow, that means it has cooked thoroughly inside. Please do not be in a hurry to slice your wonderful bread. The bread continues to cook even after it has come out from the oven, as long as it is warm. Once the bread has cooled down, we can now slice our bread. This bread is good for your sandwiches, with your jam, with your butter, or any other recipe that you want to use for. This is a very good, easy, everyday recipe. Just look at this bread. It has got these even holes. This is because the yeast has done its job.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any comments or you want to know some new recipes, do mention in the comments below.